What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another My Damn Toys video. Today we are back with sort of a just discussion style video. I wanted to know where your guys' head was at and where, you know, I was at concerning all of these different things and just kind of break everything down and talk about it and everything like that. And it's kind of wild because I even noticed something yesterday that is actually going to add on top of what I'm talking about right now, so we'll get into all those different things, man. But anyways, it seems like this year, especially like maybe the summertime on into September, the month of September, that we've seen from just action figures in general, but WWE, Mattel, Jazzwares, AEW action figures, wrestling figures specifically. Speaking of which, I apologize for the insane mess. I've run out of space, or I'm struggling with space. Nonetheless, keeping it 100, being real. But getting into it, man, just basically, I even took to Twitter and I talked about this. I don't remember what I tweeted. Let me go find the tweet. I gotta go find the tweet so I know exactly what I said here. I said, just for an idea on how much new product and how many figures are coming at us from Mattel and Jazzwares, I have reviewed 54 different new WWE and AEW figures in the last 2 months. That's almost one new figure per day. Shocked or sort of just baffled eyes emoji or whatever the hell you want to call that there. But that was on September 11th. We are 11 days from that date, and we've even gotten more figures since that time. And that is not including, you know, AEW Unmatched Series 5 that Ringside Collectibles actually reviewed in full, I believe, yesterday on their YouTube channel. So you have not only all those figures, 54 different figures in the last couple months, and then you have a full wave of Unmatched. You have the Shop AEW Hikaru Shida, and you also have the new Supreme AEW Cody figure, which is basically two figures in one. If you guys didn't know that, they are actually hitting people's area. I don't know the exact, I want to say it's like in the state of Illinois, so you may want, if you're in the state of Illinois, maybe want to check that out or something like that. I believe it was found at Walmart. It is, well, I believe it was found at Walmart. It's a Walmart exclusive. It's a Walmart exclusive AEW Supreme Cody figure that I am going to absolutely track down. If you guys don't know what this looks like, here's all four versions for you. You have your normal, your Walmart, your normal, and your Walmart. All four of them look fantastic. I'm super excited to get them. I am definitely going to be grabbing 2 or 3 of that Walmart figure because I want to have all the gears represented there. I really like the red. It's freaking sweet. But you see all 4 gears there, so you do have that figure, and then you also have the Target exclusive Sammy Guevara figure. Yes, the Target exclusive AEW Unrivaled Sammy Guevara. Not hitting my area. I do believe they're in California, though. If you're on the West Coast, maybe you want to go check out your Targets today. Maybe you'll hit, you know, you can be like, hey, MDT, thanks for the heads up. Found the Sammy Guevara. There you go. It is hitting the West Coast. I don't think I've seen it anywhere else. It may have been found in Illinois as well. I don't quote me on that. I just want to say, I know for a fact I've seen it on the West Coast, or I've seen people from the West Coast find it. As far as the Illinois is concerned, you also have that. Also, on top of your Target exclusive Sammy Guevara, on top of your Shop AEW Shida, on top of your Walmart exclusive Supreme Cody Rhodes, I do believe that Legends, whatever the new Legends wave is from WWE and Mattel, that's, you know, Target exclusive, the Legends wave, the new wave with APA or the Acolytes and Molly Holly and that full wave there, that is also hitting Target. So you're talking about a ton of stuff coming in and coming out and constantly going to clearance and all those different things, which is why this is, so I'm going to talk about kind of like the overwhelming part of it, but then I'm also going to talk about what's going to be great for us as collectors, at least here in the next 4 to 5 months, maybe on into the new year. Gonna be pretty insane, but let's go ahead and get into it, man. This is a lot of figures, man. This is a lot of figures. You guys know that I post up a lot of reviews, especially in the last few months, which we've been talking about here in this video. I have done a ton of reviews, and I enjoy the reviews. I'll never get tired of the reviews. I love breaking down the products. I have a passion for these figures. I have a passion for collecting, so doing those things doesn't bother me at the slightest. That's not what I'm talking about. Just for a consumer's perspective, though, if you're sitting there and they're just popping out greatest hits and Legends and Ultimates and all these things just hitting and hitting and hitting, it's impossible to keep up with. It's impossible to keep up with. So like when you're talking about completionists and you're talking about different things like that, you know, there's no reason for that. Unless you legitimately, you know, you're blessed enough to be able to afford that and keep up with that, that's one thing. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with selecting the things that you really want, you know? Yeah, coming from the guy that has like 6 blue Tistas up there. You get what I'm saying though? Like, this is a lot of product, and I'm not I review these figures, man, and I enjoy reviewing the figures, and I'm always pumped to see a new figure and get it in hand and compared to what we've gotten in the past and see the new upgrades and all those things. But what do you guys think about that? I think that it's a ton, that is a ton of figures, man. Almost one per day. You're looking at one per day. When you break down all the figures we just covered, mixed in with, I know I named off at least 11 figures when you consider full waves and all those things, has to be up to 60 to 70 figures in the last couple months or last like 68 days or something like that, man. So that is insane when you think about that, and that's not including the things that we're going to come into, but it's impossible to keep up with. There's just no way that you could I know that I say impossible, quote unquote impossible, but it's a lot, man. That's a lot of figures. That's a lot of money, and so people will talk about me being critical in the reviews. This is why I'm critical in the reviews, man, because these things need to be top quality when you're spending all this money on it or you're bringing all of these figures in. You want it to be top of the line. You want it to be great and all those different things, but this is where I think that we're going to reap benefits from all these figures coming out. A lot of this stuff that's coming out right now, don't lose your mind over it, you know? I mean, if there's a few figures out there, or, you know, there's some figures that, you know, I'm a collector too. I know what it's like. You have that collector's itch. You need that figure. You want that figure. You go out and get that figure, man. I'm just saying, do not sacrifice bill money. Don't sacrifice food money to go out and get all of these new things just simply because it's new. Wait around, find out what you really want, then go ahead and grab it if the price is right, if you find it on clearance, which transitions me into our next talking point, which is going to be clearance. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but if you go to your Target, more than likely there's a great deal to be had, especially in the wrestling figure space. The Ultimate Edition Hulk Hogan's, I've seen them marked down half price. So you're talking about people that paid $40 for them on ringside or $45 on ringside. There's like 8 of them at Target that are marked to $16 or 17 bucks, which is insane, but that is what's going to be happening when you have all this constant new product coming out. I think that Kyle Peterson even mentioned it. You know, all these stores put in their orders a long time in advance, and during the COVID times, they were buying at a high rate because everybody was stuck in the house, you know, to kind of get back into collecting and what have you and all those different things. So now, overabundance in product, overabundance in demand, and now people aren't buying them like they thought they would. You're going to have a lot of clearance, and I think that you're going to see crazy clearances. I think we saw the Legends Macho Man. That was appearing in bargain hunter stores. So you're talking about a Legends Ultimate Edition Target exclusive, like store exclusive, highly demandable figure that people have been wanting to get their hands on. You're talking about it going to a dirt cheap, a bargain hunter store, and there was like 60 of them or like 40 of them. I saw it at multiple stores. There were so many different copies of that figure, and they're getting it for a really cheap price, and that's insane to think about, but those are the things that happen when you get these overabundance in figures and they're not selling like people thought they would, or the stores thought they would. So you're going to be seeing a lot of clearance, I think. I think you're going to be seeing crazy deals on Amazon. You're going to be seeing crazy deals in the store at Target, which we've already seen. I remember back maybe 6-7 years ago or something like that, Target did the Hall of Fame Elite sale. Every Hall of Fame WWE Elite was 10 bucks. I hit every Target in my area because the figures were really good, man. They really were. It was the Stone Cold Steve Austin in the blue jorts. I bought like 76 of them. That's why I have so many copies of them over there. And so I was hitting on the Hogans. I mean, I had so many different figures there. And so those are the things that you get to cash in on sometimes in the collector space. And so I think that you're going to see it. You guys know that they do the Black Friday sale on Ringside Collectibles. I think it's right after Thanksgiving or it's right before Thanksgiving. They're going to do the Black Friday sale. They always do a Cyber Monday sale. They do a Cyber Monday 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. And those figures are going to drop drastically in price. You're gonna be able to get some elites for as low as probably $6-7 bucks, maybe even lower depending on what figure it is. You're gonna be able to get some basics for $2 to $3 bucks, some table accessories. Like, they like to clear it out before they start the new year, so they're going to have a lot of things out there. You use the code MD Toys on top of that. You know, you add, like, you can probably get 50 figures or you know, a lot of figures for like 400 bucks or 300 bucks, and then you use MD Toys code, gives you another 30-40 bucks off because of the 10%, use priority shipping, and it's basically like getting free priority shipping, and it's beautiful. So it's just a little bit of what I wanted to talk about here today, man. I wanted to get into, like, do you think it's too many products? Do you think, you know, we're going to reap those benefits? I truly do believe we're going to see crazy clearance. I do believe that. I think with different things pointing in that direction, you got some different, you know, context clues. Always got to use the context clues. You can see those things come into fruition already in the different spaces like we talked about with Target. You know, Walmart's kind of bummy. You know, they I don't know. I went to my Walmart for the first time. Not my local, like, closest Walmart, but there's one like 5 minutes away. It's still a local Walmart. You get the point. It's another one right beside me or right close to me, but I do have another Walmart across town, and so I went there for the first time in probably a month. Worst thing I've ever seen. It just like 8 Chuck Taylors, Superstars Bray Wyatt. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's those things. So, and I mean, I guess it's like you got to play both sides, right? It's like we talk about all these figures coming out and coming out and coming out, but then you complain when there's the old stuff at the stores, but not really the same in this aspect. We've had a ton, like, these stores are probably going to be chocked full of all these figures that I've been reviewing in the last 2 months. There's going to be a ton of them that hit stores all at once, I imagine, and they're not going to be able to sell them all. I'm already seeing the new top picks, John Cena, that we reviewed not too long ago in the 08 gear. That John Cena has not moved once, and there's 5 of them sitting there. They've been sitting there. There's not been a Randy Orton. There hasn't been a Rey Mysterio. It's been the same John Cena's. They've been sitting there for, this is at the Walmart close to me. I go to that one pretty regularly because I'm constantly buying groceries, but as far as my across town Walmart, nothing different, but those John Cena's have rotted there, and that's just kind of the stuff, man. But we're going to reap the benefits of it, I do believe, but it is a lot of products. And what are you guys' stances on it? How are you feeling out there? How's the wallet feeling? Are you blowing a lot of money on these new releases that have been just hitting and hitting and hitting? And again, AEW Unmatched Series 5 is going to be hitting like any single day now. I imagine I'll probably get them in tomorrow or Saturday, and then we'll have all those reviews and the thoughts and all the different things. And I'm really pumped for that wave. I'm really excited for that wave. It's just a matter of time before they get in here. But I wanted to get on here. I wanted to discuss this. I wanted to talk to you about it. Let me know where your head is at as far as, do you think it's too many figures? Do you think it's you know, just right? Do you think it's always been like this, or maybe it has been like this? Has it always been like this and I'm just now noticing it? I don't know, but I swear to God, it's never been where like I get Elite 95 and then like a week later I get Elite 96 and then a week later I got Elite 97. Kind of ridiculous. I don't know if the factories are finally like catching back up after COVID and they're able to like pump the figures out faster because they learned some different processes through the pandemic process. Patent that. That's kind of a cool name there, but you see what I'm saying? So, I mean, it feels like yesterday I reviewed Elite 95. I just got done reviewing Elite 97, and so, I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting out of here, man. That is going to wrap up today's video. I just wanted some thoughts. Leave me your thoughts down in the comment section below, and I would greatly appreciate it, man. But I'm getting out of here. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at MyDamnToys. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys next time.